Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nos programmes offrent plusieurs langues. Veuillez visiter suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nuestros programas ofrecen varios idiomas. Visiten suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Unsere Sendungen bieten viele Sprachen. Gehen Sie auf suprememastertv.com/schedule.
You've seen the headlines. Dramatic weather events are already becoming a normal part of the media narrative.
We've tried everything else. We've signed petitions, we've gone on marches, we've lobbied MPs.
History has shown that non-violent civil disobedience works.
We apologise for the disruption, and we hope that you take a moment to maybe come join us.
This is an emergency. We need everybody now. Join us.
Continue watching to find out more.
Building a Peaceful Planet for All Beings features courageous beings who strive for a world of harmony and upliftment, whose exemplary works will surely serve as benchmarks and blueprints in our journey towards a resplendent future. They are harbingers of peace who champion enlightenment, noble causes, such as veganism, which not only helps to save lives, but rekindles our innate compassion and awakens us to our true divine nature. Dear viewers, we are at a critical crossroads in our history. Let us all join hands to build a prosperous and sustainable future for all beings.
Yes, I have dreamed. I dream that our beautiful planet will not be destroyed. It takes billion, trillions of years to produce this planet, and it's so beautiful, so wonderful. I dream that it will continue, but in peace, beauty, and love.
Welcome, broad-minded viewers. I'm Sandra from beautiful Kota Kinabalu, Malaysia. The God-loving Malaysians send you good wishes and prayers. May God bless you and your loved ones. Today we continue to showcase a progressive social justice group called Animal Rebellion. It is the first grassroots environmental group to strike concertedly at the root of our climate crisis, which is animal farming. Animal Rebellion was formed in June 2019 by 18 of the UK's leading social justice groups, including PETA, the Vegan Society, Viva, Humane Being, Veganuary, and Extinction Rebellion, broadly known as the Rebellion Alliance, who were concerned about our suffering animal co-inhabitants and the climate change crisis. It cites data from the World Meteorological Organization showing a dramatic increase in the number of extreme weather disasters around the globe in recent decades. These events are clearly in lockstep with the global temperature rise during that time period, which was roughly 0.5 degrees Celsius. Global temperature has risen 1 degree Celsius since the pre-industrial era. During this time, the sea level has risen 20.3 centimeters or 8 inches. If global temperature rises to 2 degrees Celsius, 99% of the world's coral reefs will die off, among other calamities. It can also lead to runaway global warming, when nothing we do will avert a 3 to 5 degrees Celsius rise in a hothouse Earth. In a hothouse Earth scenario, 3 billion people will face an existential threat due to sea level rise, according to a 2017 peer-reviewed study published in the prestigious PNAS, or the Proceedings of the National Academy of Science of the USA. Based on the consensus of the scientific community at large, animal agriculture is the leading cause of the climate emergency. That is why for the first target during its 2-week-long October Rebellion event in October 2019, Animal Rebellion chose UK's oldest and largest meat market, London's Smithfield Meat Market. For one day, the meat market was transformed by 500 Animal Rebellion members into a fruits and vegetable market, symbolizing the movement's demand and vision of a compassionate plant-based food system for the future. The second place it demonstrated at was Department for Environment, Food and Rural Affairs, or DEFRA, because DEFRA is the chief governing body supporting the animal farming industry. In an exclusive interview with Supreme Master Television, Animal Rebellion facilitator Tim Spears explained the group's emphasis on systemic change at a governing level.
It's the system that's taught individuals as a current way of living, and it's the system that we need to change. And by going to the streets, going to the capitals all around the world, saying to our governments that enough is enough, we need to make huge changes, we need to make them as soon as possible.
Why as soon as possible? One reference point is a 2018 report by the United Nations Intergovernmental Panel for Climate Change, or IPCC, entitled The Special Report on Global Warming of 1.5 degrees Celsius, which sent shockwaves throughout the world when it warned that without drastic actions in just 12 years' time, by 2030, a 2 degrees Celsius temperature rise will be locked in. The world-renowned humanitarian and fully enlightened spiritual master, Supreme Master Ching Hai, however, sees even greater urgency. In that light, she made a special appearance recently in October 2019 at the New Land Ashram in Taiwan, also known as Formosa, to call for bolder actions.
We don't mince our words anymore, and we don't mince our action either. We go it outright right now. It's time. We have to do it bolder, more courageous now, more outright now, because time is very, very short now. The master power, heaven power, can help to keep the planet afloat for some time, to buy time for us. But we have to take action now. All the governments in the world must take action, or else we'll be all gone. And even if the planet will not be gone, it will be like a burning inferno. So if they love their children, grandchildren, great-grandchildren, they have to act now. They have to be vegan now. Because it's already officially acknowledged by all the governments in the world. I pray, I hope, I plead with them that they should act now. every drop counts in the ocean. Every drop makes the ocean. So please, save the world with me. Help the animals who are suffering without anyone to rely on. Please do help, okay? Help in any way you can by showing them the benefit of vegan diets.
Precious viewers, let us pause now to say a prayer of peace for all Earth's inhabitants. We will be right back after some constructive messages. Please stay tuned to Supreme Master Television. Welcome back, Heavenward viewers. On October 12, 2019, Rebellion Alliance members also congregated at UK's largest inland fish market, Billingsgate Fish Market, to speak out for the trillions of fish that are killed each year for food.
We are told that the fishing industry is responsible for up to half of the ocean's plastic pollution. It is estimated that by as soon as 2040, all the fish in our oceans will be gone, never to return. We as activists value life. Not just ours, but all life, no matter how small or seemingly insignificant. The biodiversity of our precious world is a huge part of what makes our short existence here worth experiencing. Please, we ask you, consider the world you want to leave behind for your children. We hope you will join us in this fight for peace, freedom, and a better, brighter future.
The idea that our future is inextricably bound with our treatment of animals has long been a theme in Supreme Master Ching Hai's discourses.
Because animals are connected with humans. If they continue to kill animals, then their karma will be heavier and heavier, and the planet will be destroyed. People do not understand that animals are connected with us. Not only they bless us and protect us with their life even, but they also know so much things. And if we keep killing them, then we're killing our own blessings, like shooting your own foot. Many people don't understand that.
According to Mr. Spears, Animal Rebellion uses civil disobedience methods because historically it is the fastest way to effect sweeping social changes, and he must be right. Following several protests by the Rebellion Alliance, DEFRA, or Department for Environment, Food and Rural Affairs, announced that it will conduct a government survey asking citizens what they want from their food system as part of a national food strategy. In response, on October 24, Animal Rebellion members arrived at DEFRA's headquarters in London to hand over the group's official reply. Among other requests, it asked the government to end subsidies for the livestock and fish industries, to encourage farmers to switch to growing crops, and to help them with the transition. With their courage to sound the alarm and challenge the status quo, Rebellion Alliance has earned the respect and support of some government officials, including the Right Honourable Peter Hain.
I'm here out of solidarity because I think what you're doing is fighting for a noble cause to save humankind from the disaster of climate change, and also to make the point that throughout history, movements for social change have had to take non-violent direct action, as you're doing here. The suffragettes did exactly the same thing 100 years ago in order to get the votes for women. Chartists did the same thing decades before to get the votes for working class men. And in the end, change only comes about through pressure of this kind, which is why I'm expressing my support for you today and solidarity for your future campaigning.
In closing, we thank the United Nations for pointing out the most effective way to fight climate change. We thank the brave warriors of high consciousness and determination who are the game changers in the battle against the climate catastrophe and the driving force to humanity's ascension.
Supreme Master Ching Hai has given Animal Rebellion and Extinction Rebellion each with the Shining World Compassion and Courage Award, with the deepest love, solidarity and well-wishing, with a loving token of support of $50,000 each to help in any way furthering their noble endeavour. May God bless you all. Supreme Master Ching Hai is deeply grateful to the beloved God for all the financial help, comfort and support to the afflicted and needy, and or any good cause over the years, as a humble vessel for His compassion and love toward His precious children.
We are also thankful for the open-minded governments who listen to their people and choose to react quickly to provide a new plant-based food system. Let us now listen to some members of the Rebellion Alliance as they speak from their hearts.
You've seen the headlines. Dramatic weather events are already becoming a normal part of the media narrative.
We've tried everything else. We've signed petitions, we've gone on marches, we've lobbied MPs.
History has shown that non-violent civil disobedience works.
We apologise for the disruption, and we hope that you take a moment to maybe come join us.
This is an emergency. We need everybody now. Join us.
As we bid you farewell at the conclusion of this two-part show, we are gratefully reminded of all the great spiritual masters' teachings about love. They have taught us that God is love and that love conquers all. There has never been a more crucial time for us to wield that power of love and usher in the golden age of peace and benevolence by adopting a plant-based diet. For more information on Animal Rebellion, please visit www.animalrebellion.org.
Creative viewers, if you have any constructive ideas, inspired visions or desired values for a new peaceful world for all beings, we invite you to share them with us by writing to Building a Peaceful Planet for All Beings at veg@suprememastertv.com.
Insightful viewers, we appreciate you spending your precious time with us today. Coming up next is the Surangama Sutra, 25 Means to Enlightenment, Session 6, Part 3 of 7, on Between Master and Disciples, right after noteworthy news. May your days be serene and your hearts joyful, knowing that divineness is forever yours.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule and suprememastertv.com/VEG.